Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you? Welcome back with the 800,000 mile Sprinter. What's it up to
We're
now?
only up to 790 and change, but it's close enough.
Okay.
Yep,
We're getting there. Well, we were hoping it wouldn't be this rainy today.
Yeah.
Yesterday it held off until about 3 o'clock. Ta-da!
Should look almost exactly the same as it did the last time it was here, because it basically sat. I drove it home, parked it, and drove right back and down here. So roughly 1,000 miles later. So.
Are you having any limp mode symptoms, or this is precautionary at this point?
The funny part about it is it happens where I live, which is kind of hilly, and like I drove the entire way. I can drive back and forth the whole way and never have a problem.
Right.
And I have figured out how to drive around the problem 90% of the time. I just don't like to.
Yeah.
I like my stuff to be relatively right, you know. So you bought the new Sprinter van. I liked it.
The NCV3. Yes, I've been having quite a lot of fun. The problem with that van is not that the seams on the resonator blow. The actual where the metal pipe from the turbo connects to the resonator,
right?
That separates because there's so much turbo pressure there.
Wow.
So that's what I've been trying to fight with and figure out how to fix right. Trader. I will say I like the way the T1N sound better.
Yeah.
But it rides really smooth. Don't tell Bill I said that. Now you have the part shipped to us.
Yes, sir.
We'll have a link for this turbo resonator in the description, of course.
Man, I love that video you did on your Sprinter won't start. That was so much information.
Oh my god, I'm glad you liked that.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That is a pretty dirty turbo. To be honest, I've never seen one that black. I need to remove this to get at the hose beneath it. I'm thinking about what I'm talking about instead of what I'm doing. That's how you make a YouTube video. Yeah. Wait a minute, I gotta drop something.
At least twice, right?
At least. Ooh.
Ooh. Do I want to?
Ooh, I have never seen that.
What is that?
I don't know, I got scared.
Residue all around the inside of it.
I think we call that a van spider. It's whatever it is, I'm afraid of it. The breather. Well, that side's not bad.
Right?
Oof. Oh man. One of those chunks is just inside the turbo.
Air goes from the air cleaner into the turbo. How does the air get so dirty between here and there when it's traveling this way? This thing. It's coming from this thing. That's how. Okay, good talk. Glad we had it.
Oil separator. Right, because if you look on this side, it's pretty clean.
Yeah.
There's not oil grime on here. But you look on this side where it's right by the oil separator and it's filthy.
Yeah.
No, underneath here is the oil separator. There's been some discussion about cleaning it with
lower turbo hose removed.
Ooh.
That's a very oily mess on the bottom side of the turbo as well, which I think is just more of the same problem. I wish I had taken more video though last time he was here.
We filmed a whole service while he was here.
Yeah.
Well, the good news about all this oil on the other side of the van is that it's never going to rust.
Poor man's undercoating, right?
Yep. Oil is the poor man's undercoating.
But again, we've got 10mm heads on there instead of E-Torques.
And only one of them.
Is the top one missing?
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty clear this isn't a problem.
Okay.
Because if it were blowing apart here,
That grime wouldn't be there.
yeah, it wouldn't be caked up over the crack. If we just look at them
Yeah,
side
you
by
can see
side,
that the gap is
the gap is tight, almost tight here, gets real big through here, and then gets tighter again down here. Oh, moves real easy
Right
there.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little gooey.
Whoa, I feel like my eyes have to readjust.
Yeah.
Going into the dark van.
Your head has to adjust to the altitude too.
Yeah, that too.
All right, turbo resonator on.
Congratulations. Now you're ready to get back on the road.
Well, I suppose 790,000 miles might be why.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's not super oily. Okay, top hose. Thank you, Magic Hands.
You're welcome.
Turbo intake?
Turbo intake hose.
Turbo intake hose.
Reconnect that to the breather. Reconnect the breather heater wire.
Oh, you stuck that on there, okay. Where'd the loose wire go? There's no loose wire to hook back up. Hey, there's some loose parts down in here though.
Drop count 2.
Drop count 2.
I'm going to be disappointed if you didn't drop at least 2 things.
We have met the minimum requirement. Yeah, let's give her some treatment here.
Not only is this van equipped with a factory S-bar heater, it's also equipped with a factory high idle switch. Not something we see every day, huh, Moxie? So with the parking brake on, if I push this switch,
Wait a minute. Do that again. It's on.
yep, there it goes.
There it goes. Yep. Hey, I've never seen it work. Never seen a switch, so. Now you should be able to adjust the idle with your cruise control buttons.
Man.